We have about 1,700 dams in the state of New Jersey that are regulated, so there may even be more dams than that. And the majority of them are not serving a purpose any longer and are causing issues with water quality impairments and barriers to aquatic organism passage.
So most notably, when we have a barrier, it's holding back all that sediment that's supposed to be naturally flowing downstream. So we'll have siltation or high sedimentation behind the dam. We have a warming in that artificial lake-like condition, which causes temperature impairments downstream. We have a low oxygen concentration in the water because it's just sitting there stagnant. It's not able to flow. Lots of aquatic vegetation that take over that system. So we see a number of water quality impairments and degradation over time as we have these barriers in place on these natural free-flowing rivers.
Migratory fish species that use the ocean for part of their life cycle and rivers for another part of their life cycle rely on being able to make it upstream to their freshwater spawning grounds to be able to complete their life cycle. Certain species like American shad and river herring are critical species for the ecosystems. When they're not able to complete their life cycle, that's a problem for the whole ecosystem. The Statewide Dam Removal Partnership is a statewide approach to getting these dams out. Once the dam is out, there's not a whole lot of maintenance required. It's just restored system.
2022 was the first time we went back to the Pollenskill since the Columbia Dam was removed. Prior to the dam removal, we're seeing anywhere from around 2% to 6% of the fish we collected were migratory. Post-dam removal, that jumped to about 15%. Two of our main stem Pollenskill sites, we collected 5 new species that we had never collected before at both of those sites. If we have almost 20 years of data and these species were not found, and suddenly the dam's removed and now you have a reconnection to the Delaware River and we're seeing an increase in species richness at these sites. We're finding adults that are spawning, we're finding the larval, the amicetes, and the sediments. It would sure indicate that we've added some additional species.
There are many ecological benefits to dam removal, but there's also people benefits. People use these rivers and enjoy our rivers for angling, for boating, for paddling, to swim in the summertime. So we're not just looking at the fish, but we're also looking at the people benefits that these removals bring.
The Pollenskill River has gained probably at least a mile more of publicly accessible riverside fishing, and that allows me as an angler to see fish species come up from the main stem of the Delaware River that I would probably not have the opportunity to fish for beforehand. It just offers a different angling opportunity having an open river to access now.
You would find that for a quarter mile upriver, there was nothing but like a sandy silting bottom. Once they got rid of that dam, the silt washed out and you have a free-flowing river again. So it's a lot more fun.
We're improving the ecosystem, but we're also making a healthier environment for the community and for people to be able to enjoy those resources as well.
For the Nature Conservancy and other members of the Statewide Dam Removal Partnership, there's many other reasons why we remove dams: to mitigate flooding, relieve a town or a community of a public safety liability risk.
The dam was not getting stronger. If anything, it was obviously getting weaker. At some point, things may go wrong with the dam, and being the homeowner responsible for that, the cost could be pretty significant.
I have liability to keep the dam in repair. My insurance costs are about $15,000 a year, kind of at a loss to know what to do next.
I guess the most frightening thing about the prospect of us taking the dam down would have been the cost, probably about $6 million for us. We had no money in the budget to do that. Everyone knew it. There was just no way that was going to get paid for.
These removals can be expensive, and it really takes a whole variety of partners to come together to make these removals happen. We partner often with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, Raritan Headwaters, or the Nature Conservancy, or other nonprofits. It is really collaboration of so many different people coming together, and it's very rare that you can remove one of these dams as a single entity or a single organization.
They were so knowledgeable, and they made us feel really good about the prospect of not having the dam. I couldn't have imagined a better partnership.
Sino que ellos nos explicaron que ellos iban a hacer cargo de todo. Entonces era para el bien propio de nosotras y de la naturaleza.
We're very thankful for the help we've received from the Nature Conservancy and the Dam Removal Partnership. The funding we've received, the training and resources we've received from those agencies have been instrumental in helping us get to this point.
We've seen time and time again that the ecological uplift that we get from dam removal is worth it. The Nature Conservancy has really been a leader in dam removal projects in the state. They have provided essential technical guidance, tools, funding to help make these projects possible.
I really love seeing the impact of these projects afterward, and you can actually see the value that they have. I think when we have a diverse group of partners coming together from federal to state to local governments, private landowners, and nonprofits, you have a diversity of perspectives and resources available. So when we come together, we're stronger.